Do me a favor, watch this. The same day Danielle Smith decides to make her announcement, CBC puts this out. She says Alberta Premier's Mar-a-Lago visit cost more than $10,000, documents reveal. Well, let's put this in perspective. Over the last 10 years, Trudeau and the Liberal Party had spent more than $11 billion on overseas gender programs. In fact, the figure is a conservative estimate. It primarily includes gender-targeted aid and doesn't account for the full value of gender-integrated projects, which could add billions more if fully calculated. Foreign Affairs spent more than $500,000 on furniture in one day. And not only that, they spent more than $3 million in taxpayer dollars on alcohol. No, seriously, it amounts to over 50 grand per month on beer, wine, and spirits monthly. And let me remind you all of something. When the tariff talk happened, there was only one elected official, one official that went down to try to reason with him. It wasn't Doug Ford, and Trump hates Trudeau, so it definitely wasn't him. It was Danielle Smith. In fact, you know what? Let's take a look at what some of these other leaders did. We'll start with Doug Ford. He threatened to cut off the electricity to America, so what did Trump do? He said he's going to double the tariffs if he did that. Doug Ford immediately backed down. Remember, Mark Carney was our prime minister last month. That's a fact. He replaced Justin Trudeau. It's not that he's our prime minister now. He was that a month ago. And as soon as he won the leadership bid, that means he became prime minister. The first thing he did, he flew to Europe and he burned almost 250,000 liters of jet fuel, emitting 612 tons of CO2. The total cost for that little detour, well, $500,000. And people seriously want to make a big deal of Danielle Smith costing taxpayer $10? And I'm using air quotes because this number is so unbelievably immaterial compared to the value that she could have brought to the table and that she was trying to do for Canada. 10 grand is amazing. My friends, do not let mainstream media gaslight you into thinking and believing that $10,000 was a colossal waste when only one person was using logic and reason to point out to the fact to Donald Trump that if you take away the oil and gas that is being sold to America, we don't have a trade surplus. We have a trade deficit, and they need our oil and gas. They want more of it. Trump specifically called out for the Keystone Pipeline XL to be restarted. That's what they want. And you wonder why I don't trust mainstream media. I personally believe it is a disgusting bias that exists.